All right, charging back up to 80%, currently at 36% state of charge. I got 95 miles of range left. So far, last time I drove for 110 miles, getting 34 or 3.4 miles per kilowatt hour. So I'm going to charge up to 80% on a DC fast charger. You're looking at 12 minutes. On a 400 volt system, we're looking at 46 minutes. I'll be charging on a level 2 charger. And it's going to take about 3 hours and 20 minutes. It's going to take a lot longer than that. On a regular household socket, you're looking at 32 hours to get to 80%, and the guessometer is saying 220 miles of range. Like I said, I'm going to be charging on a level 2 charger. Let me just back this out here. All right, so right now I have the AC. You can see here the AC charging current. Right now it's set at 90%. It's a little bit cooler, so I'm going to see what happens if I take it up to 100. I'm going to try to get my 9.3 9.6 kilowatts per hour. It's a little cooler tonight, so I'm going to see if it actually runs longer that way, or if it shuts off and tapers down and reduces the charging current, as it charges. But I'm going to try 100% to try to get my full 9.5 kilowatts per hour and see how the night goes. But again, I'll be charging to 80%. All right, and it's going to take, I don't know, with the guessometer on the 200 volt system, it's going to say 3 hours and 3 hours to get there. It never takes, that less of time. It's usually 3.5 to 4 hours. So we'll see what happens tonight.
I charged the Kia back up to 80%. So far I've done 208 kilowatt hours over 5 charging sessions at 18 cents a kilowatt hour. You're looking at $37.45. This last charging session only took 4 hours and 11 minutes, adding 35.31 kilowatt hours, costing $6.34. If I look at what it did per hour, it stayed pretty consistent. It's still tapered down. So at the height it was getting 9.26 kilowatt hours. In the wintertime I can typically do that. In the summertime, and then sometime around 10 o'clock, so I only got 9.25 kilowatts for about an hour, not even an hour, and half an hour before it dropped down to 6.27 kilowatt hours. Then it got back up to 9, and then it leveled back down into the 8s, like 8.3, 8.4. It looks like about 8.4 is about the average going across, all the way till the end. Again, anywhere from 8.2 to 8.4 kilowatts per hour. And then it ended at around 2:06 a.m. So in the wintertime, I get much better charging performance because it's cooler and it doesn't overheat as much. In the summertime, it overheats. The garage is hot, and the battery, the handle overheats, and I can hear the fans ripping, but it still tapers down from a high of 9.2, 9.3 down to about 8.5. I've seen some sessions where it only did about 3 kilowatts per hour until the end. So I know that they have an update for the Kia. I just got to take it in and do that. This is not an over-the-air update, but we'll see how things go.
All right, charge the Kia to 80%, currently at 79% state of charge. Last time I drove for 110 miles, getting 3.4 miles a kilowatt hour. That is one of the main reasons why I'm getting 220 miles of range at 80%, is basically all about your kilowatts per hour. And that's 3.4 for me. So far, driven 27,831 miles, getting 3.1 miles per kilowatt hour. I hope everybody has a great day.